This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by the Leeds Warrior, Josh Warrington, here in Birmingham. Josh, it's good to see you. Before we come on to all the good stuff, how is life treating you?
Very well, thank you. I've turned 35 last month. My hairline's looking good. My teeth are looking straight. And my baby boy's almost won, so life's good.
Josh, you have this grudge match, this rivalry to settle the score on February 21st. At any point over the last couple of years since that first bout, did you ever look and think it's just not going to happen?
I'll be honest with you, there were moments when I thought it slipped, and I don't know why. I don't know why I've said that up at the top table, and I did everything that in my side, and I've asked many people, including yourself, over the last few years, do you think it's would be a big fight if we had a rematch? And you said yeah. So did many other media outlets and journalists. The fans also thought so, but powers that be, I don't know. I don't know if it was Leigh, I don't know. I did everything that I could. I don't know what else I was meant to do. Fight for free, I don't know. So, but I did everything. We're here now. We're here.
He certainly has a disliking towards you, Josh. I think it's safe to say probably the same way, going the other way.
Yeah, I don't like him. I mean, I've seen him. It's fickle. He forgets about stuff that he says in interviews. But I don't remember everything. But I get an idea of his energy, and his energy. He don't like me. He hates me. I don't like him, but I don't hate him. But I feel like he won the fight, and he's like, it's almost like it's him who's bitter. What do I need to do? Like, just parade around like, oh yeah, Leigh won the fight. Like, I've just answered questions like to yourself and other media outlets where I've just thought that thought it was unfairly stopped. Thought it should have been here a lot allowed to carry on. That's it. He's never turned around and said, you know what, I'll lose in the fight, blah, blah, blah. Only recently he said like, oh yeah, we're down on scorecards, but that's it.
It's an interesting point you make there, Josh, because I just asked him, why take this fight now? Because if you're in his position, he could think, right, I've won the first fight. Controversial or not, he's won the first fight, so he could somewhat lord that over you for the rest of your career if he wanted to. Instead, he's thought, and he said to me, it feels like people discredited him from that first fight, so he has to put that straight. Do you respect that mindset, or do you think he had nowhere else to go?
No, I think he had nowhere else to go. He obviously tried for, let's say, right, he boxed Catchill this year, right? And if he'd won that, do you think he'd been turning around and saying, yeah, I want to fight Josh? No, he'd been looking at even bigger fights. And he's talking about their fighting Shaki Foster. Bollocks. Like, he realised at this level, if I've dropped a fucking level, if I go back to central level, it's the biggest fight for him. And maybe, in his opinion, less risk. But that, innit?
The heads went in when you had a little face-off up there, but there was a lot of being exchanged between the two of you. What were you saying? What was going through your mind when the head did slightly go in?
I can't remember, but all I do know is that he contradicts himself so much. He says one thing and then, cancels it out. Mine's quite shallow. I've said a few pieces what I wanted to say. I can't remember exactly, so your adrenaline starts pumping, but yeah. And then there's a moonwalk and says, "Oh, let's have a fight now." So
going into Nottingham, I'm sure it'll be a raucous atmosphere. You'll take plenty down there with you, but was that kind of a stipulation of a deal that only whatever fight could happen if it was there, or could it have happened anywhere else?
Again, I had to do what everybody wanted to do, and that meant fighting in his backyard. So that he wouldn't have gone anywhere else, and so yeah, it's the only way that it could happen.
Last one from me, Josh. When you envision the rematch, you envision the fight, how differently does it play out? Other than just saying a Josh Warrington win, what more do we expect to see from yourself?
I'll torture him. I'll smoke him like a rash. I'll box him, I'll class him, and just bash him up.
Well, Josh, listen, I appreciate your time. I know you've done plenty. You said at the beginning of this interview your hairline's looking good, your teeth are looking good, and now I've given you a little tan from that light. So thank you.
Top man, Andy.